Hello, my dear family members. I hope all of you are preparing well for your upcoming Virtusa assessment. It can be a speech assessment, it can be aptitude round, it can be coding or technical round or power coding round. No matter, it will be very much helpful for your upcoming round because we are going to discuss the latest and real type of questions of Virtusa. Just before that, guys, if you have not subscribed this channel yet, then please do subscribe this channel and watch the playlist regarding any comment that you want and let me know which content you want more. This is our actual channel. Please do subscribe that as well. Okay. Now let me discuss the questions.
Hey, you ready for the future? Tekno UF is here with premium prep materials, no need to fear. Cognizant, Accenture, TCS, and more. We'll get you ready, open up that door.
Guys, you may have a lot of questions, right? So please ask me like what are the real type of questions, what are the exam pattern, syllabuses, and how can we approach to the exam? Is this online or offline, or can you share the last year experience, etc, etc? A lot of questions you have, right? So please damn me or just comment down in this video and I'll answer. I love to answer your comments. Okay, now let me discuss the first question from verbal ability, because in speech assessment you will face a lot of verbal ability related problems, so you have to face and you have to solve those, right? So first question is from spotting the error. The data analyst along with two interns have prepared the migration report before the client call. Now where is the fault, where is the mistakes, you have to find out. Okay, now the data analyst along with two interns, here the data analyst is the subject and this is the extra phrases, then have prepared the migration report before the client call. So why it can be a problem, let me just identify that for you. Now you can see the data analyst, this is singular verb, singular subject, right? So singular subject. Now for singular subject there should be singular verb, right? Now here along with two patients, along with two interns, this is actually creating a confusion that it is, many will perhaps assume this is a plural subject. So but don't do this mistake. Why? Because this is an extra phrase, nothing else. So you don't have to assume this to be a subject. Okay, so this is only a singular subject, so that's why singular verbs should be used. So data analyst have prepared the migration report, no, data analyst has prepared the migration report. So the problem lies in have prepared, right? So the correct answer will be have prepared. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let me go to the next question. To calculate the correct answer you have to find the clue at first. Okay, so as you can see here, you have to remove the interrupting phrase along with two interns. Okay, the next clue is the real subject is the data analyst, which is singular, and then you have to change have prepared to has prepared. Okay, I hope you understood. Now in this question, the question is, in the sentence the CTO gave a terse reply after the outage review. The word terse most nearly means concise, careless, delayed, or overconfident. Which one is the correct answer? Please give the answer in the comment section, guys, because the same type of questions will be asked to your Versant assessment, Virtusa Versant assessment, or Virtusa Speechex assessment. So please give the answer before I give. Okay, okay. Now let me give the answer with the clue at first. So at first you have to know what's the meaning of terse. Terse is equal to brief plus direct. Okay, you have to focus on words core meaning. This is the clue, and you have to know, like you have to enhance your vocabulary, right? Now let's go through the options. Concise means brief, right? So that's the main thing you have to know. And terse also means brief, right? So this is very closer to concise, so that's why the correct option will be terse or concise. Okay, I hope you understood. Guys, if you are preparing for anything, any IT on campus or off campus, and if you are looking for the best resources to prepare, then please go through technouf.com or the link provided in the description box or in the comment section, because it will be very much helpful if you are going through the latest questions and the previous year questions previous year interview experience and the template answer. If you are going through that, and if you are giving real mock test, and if you are going through the referrals apply, and also if you have the ATS score, 90% ATS scored resume, then you will be able to crack any exam, right? So just go through that link provided in the description box or in the comment section. You will get all the things at one bundle at a very minimum and affordable prices. If still it's not affordable, guys, please damn me at my channel. I'll try to make it lesser for you. Okay, more than 6,000 students have prepared through our materials and they got success. You can see the real feedback of students provided below. And also we are recognized as 0.1% performer at TopMate. So please go through this and have this. If you find this not helpful, then let me know. I'll give you more resources for other companies as well for free. Okay, so I hope you will do so. Now let me go to the next question. The question is, choose the antonym of the underlined word. The API documentation was lucid enough for new developers to follow. Obscure, accurate, brief, or updated. Which one is the correct antonym? Let me go through the options first. What's the meaning of all options? Lucid. Lucid means clear. We often see lucid dreams, right? That is almost clear dream which is happening, right? So clear, lucid means clear. And what it's finding for new developers to follow. So lucid means clear and obscure means unclear. So that's the main thing you have to know, and you will get to know about the antonym. The trick to find an antonym is to find the meaning of suffix and prefix. You will get to know about the antonym. This is the best trick. Okay, I hope you understood. So correct option will be obscure, because obscure means unclear and lucid means clear. Just it. Now this is the next question, that is, choose the correct passive form. The team will deploy the patch tonight. Guys, I will upload all the questions, all the updated questions with answers in this video, in this channel. So please do subscribe and share this with your friend who are also preparing, so that it will be helpful for them only. Okay. Now okay, the patch will be deployed by the team tonight. The patch will deploy the team tonight. Anyway, what's the correct format for any voice change? That is, you have to identify the subject, then verb, then object. Okay, and then you have to just go through a format to make it in passive. That is, in this sentence, subject is team, verb is will deploy, and object is patch. Now you have to find this format, that is, change the object to subject, and you have to change the will be, then change the verb to verb 3, then use a y, then plus doer. Doers is a subject actually. Okay, so subject will be object and object will be the doer. Okay, I mean the yeah, the object will be the doer. Okay, so how it will be formed, it is, the team was subject, so it will be the object. Will deploy will be deployed. Okay, and the patch was the object, it will be the subject. So the patch will be deployed by the team tonight. So this is the correct option. I hope you understood. Option A is the correct answer. Now let me go to the next question from narration change. She said I will review the code tomorrow. Now, she said that she would review the code the next day. She said that I will review the code tomorrow, and etc. etc. Which one is the correct answer? The correct format, guys, let me just tell you the clue. That is, if the left portion of the quotation is in past indefinite, and if this is whatever in the quotation it is in future tense, it also should be same tense as this. So it is in past indefinite, it should be also in past tense, right? So what will be the correct option? That is option A. She said that she would review the code the next day. Will, this is converted to past tense, would review the code tomorrow. Total three things you have to change. What are those? That is the tense, pronoun, and the time. Okay, that is she will be so at first it was I, right? I will review, but she said that I will review. So she said, so she was referred by I, right? So I will be she. So you have to change the pronoun first, okay? Then the tense you have to change, as the left part was in past tense, so that's why this will be in past as well, so would. Now the time should be changed. Tomorrow will be used as next day, okay? I hope you understood. So this is how we can change a direct to indirect sentence. Now guys, this is a quiz question for you. Please give the answer in the comment section. Rearrange the parts into a meaningful sentence. B. To identify hidden defects. Q. Before the final demo. R. The QA team ran space tests. Say ish in the payment module. Guys, I have already prepared videos regarding this, so please go through the previous videos and answer this so that it will be helpful for you only. Okay, this is a quick question, guys. This is also a quick question, guys. Ephemeral is to permanent and obsolete is to what? Guys, this is a very important part of verbal ability and you have to answer this. If you don't know, you can search at Google for a while and then give the answer, guys. At least if you are answering, then it will be remembered long. Okay, so please keep that. And also guys, if you want to prepare the best way, then please go to the link provided in the description box or in the comment section, as more than 6,000 students have prepared. So please go through that. Thank you.
Please subscribe to Tekno UF. And don't forget to like and share with your friends.